it was a small fire that nearly went unnoticed, but now the Brewer fire is raising major red flags for regulators.
NBC Bay Area investigative reporter Jackson Vanderbecken tells us they're concerned about flaws that were found in PG&E's system maintenance. Regulators are worried there's a dangerous pattern here with PG&E.
It's been 2 years since the Dixie Fire burned nearly 1 million acres in 5 counties north of the Bay Area. It remains the largest single fire in state history, started by a tree falling onto a PG&E power line. But that same month, July 2021, a much smaller fire you probably never heard of started here in the Sierra foothill town of Grass Valley. Thanks to calm winds, the Brewer Fire only burned 5 acres. But in their report on the fire, state regulators say it revealed flaws of PG&E's maintenance program and its failure to provide safe and reliable service. PG&E's own review cites multiple missed opportunities that could have prevented the ignition.
I was shocked by how many places where PG&E could have done the right thing, where they could have taken action.
We took the state's and PG&E's own findings on the fire to Ken Buskey, a veteran electrical engineer who has probed more than 1,000 fires. We showed him this CAL FIRE photo of the pole taken the day of the Brewer Fire. You can see a glowing hot bolt at the top. It's that bolt that CAL FIRE says likely was the source of sparks that set fire to the brush below. Turns out 9 months before the fire, a PG&E inspector flagged that same pole in a routine check, identifying that white area on the thermal image as indicating severe overheating that is close to 325 degrees. A problem that PG&E's analysis concludes should have been fixed within 30 days under its internal standards.
325 degrees, which is about the temperature of a person normally sets an oven for baking.
Every day the pole continued to overheat, Buskey says, the danger grew.
This is an emergency. Somebody needs to flag it.
But PG&E's own records show it delayed the work for 6 months and then canceled the repair altogether a few months before the fire. In its own review it provided to state regulators, PG&E says the decision to downgrade and delay the work was made by a reviewer who misread the infrared data. That's because the utility says its entire review team had never been trained in how to interpret the thermal color scale used to grade temperature buildups. And the cancellation, PG&E told state regulators, came after a field inspector declared the pole to be in good condition based solely on a visual check, despite the pole having been previously flagged for replacement due to extensive woodpecker damage as well as the earlier infrared image.
Infrared means it's hot, but it's something below the range of light that we can see. There are cameras that can see that light, but our eyes don't see it. So sending a man out to see light that our eyes can't see doesn't make sense to me.
The Brewer Fire is an alarm bell.
Nat Skinner is the head of safety for the independent watchdog arm of the Public Utilities Commission.
This was the proverbial canary in the coal mine, where almost everything that could go wrong went wrong.
PG&E says it has made changes and discovered 17 other cases where its inspectors substituted visual checks for infrared findings, something it no longer allows. PG&E says that it's upgraded other training and inspection standards and has launched an aggressive program to underground 10,000 miles of power lines to further reduce the risk of sparking wildfires. In a statement, the utility told us, PG&E's proven layers of protection have significantly reduced wildfire risk. It says it has accepted the 6 CPUC charges in the Brewer Fire and paid the $132,500 fine. Regulators in their final report on the fire says PG&E needs to do more to keep lapsed maintenance from resulting in something as catastrophic as a wildfire, especially as the utility currently faces a 170,000 case maintenance backlog just as the heart of fire season approaches. Jackson Vanderbecken, NBC, Bay Area News.